Hi, I'm Mark from Stan the Camper Van and welcome to my workshop. So, while we've been making videos for Stan the Camper Van, obviously I've been doing some work in the van and it's getting more and more difficult to get anything done because my workshop is basically a tip. So, I built the workshop about 20 years ago and about 10 years ago I extended the workshop. The workshop see me through the restoration of several classic cars, and the complete rebuild of a Land Rover Defender, and now obviously we're halfway through converting the Crafter into a camper van. But the more stuff I get, the less room I've got, and I'm a bit of a hoarder on the quiet, as my wife would happily tell you, and so I've also got lots of stuff that's left over from previous projects that's just been kept in case it comes in useful. So let me give you a quick tour of where we are now. So first of all, we go into the extension on the workshop. Okay, so this bit was built so that I could get a small chassis Triumph in here, which I have successfully done for a couple of cars, and I've worked on a couple of cars in here. But obviously, as my collection of tools and other stuff has grown, so there's less and less room in here, and you actually can't get at any of the stuff. The compressor's buried, the welder's buried. Shelf unit in there that you can't get to, and it just continues round. So I have recently built this temporary bench to put the woodworking machines on because there's just no room for the woodworking machines. The table saw I've mounted on some wheels, and we in fact, to use the table saw now, I have to wheel that right out onto the driveway and cut stuff on the driveway because it's the only space I've got. And then if you look around the rest of the workshop, you can just see that basically it is a complete and utter tip. And so when it got to the stage where there wasn't enough room in the workshop, I put up a party tent on the front of the workshop. And we used to take the woodworking machines out into the party tent and work on stuff in the party tent. But now it's got to the stage where the party tent's even full of stuff. So we need to have a rethink, and we're going to do a complete rework of the workshop and make a video series as we go through and do that. So the first thing we're going to do is to build a 6 foot by 3 foot half height extension here on the outside where the compressor lives, and so that we can move the compressor out into that extension and get rid of the noise that the compressor makes. And at the same time, we're going to fit some form of dust extraction unit into that outside area, so that any dust that comes out of the dust extraction unit won't be in the workshop. So if you're interested in the workshop rebuild, please follow the channel. That will enable you to also follow our rebuild of the Crafter, and as we do the rebuild of the workshop, we'll put links to any of the stuff we use, and we'll review any of the kit that we buy for the rebuild.